Hello, I'm Frank McShane with Square Peg Consulting at the Whiteboard. I'm a supply chain cash guide, and these are the components of the business-to-business supply chain as I see it. And there are opportunities to generate more cash in every part of this process. Let me show you what I mean. Hello, today we're going to talk about the importance of having good information versus just raw data in order to generate more cash. And this applies to every element of our supply chain B2B framework, whether it's planning, trying to make planning decisions and planning for changes in our business. Could be in the buy area, could be in the make. A lot of information needs in the make area. Could be about people and teams. So the difference I find is that a lot of companies have tremendous amounts of data. They've implemented an ERP system or other types of systems, and they can generate tremendous amounts of data. But it all comes in raw form, like a transaction or a output of some sort in production case, or a shipment. You know, it's just all transactions that are there. But it's not in a form where you could actually make decisions or anticipate an issue or see a trend going on. And so that's really the difference we need to find to get to. For example, our analysis of impact, contribution impact by customer, this couldn't be done with just raw data. It has to be analyzed, sorted. So that's one of the first things to look for is sorting. So is it sorted in a way, particularly highest to lowest, to let you see the biggest impacts at the top, so you can start to zero in and focus your efforts on those? Are there some totals? I've seen a lot of reports with tremendous amount of data in them all the way through a year or something, and there's no totals anywhere or subtotals on there, so that it's hard to pull out any kind of bigger picture for what's going on. There's no trending of any kind, so all this has to be done from the raw data. Obviously, you've got to start to see trends to start anticipating things. So even though data is in arrears, right, it's already happened, if you can get some good trends generated out of your data, the trend itself becomes a proactive, forward-looking view. So that's really important to have. There could be graphs, and other ways of illustrating, like the Pareto analyses that we've talked about many times, so that you're really focused in on the biggest impact items. So if you take a look at your information systems, if it's generating a lot of raw information about outputs and shipments and transactions, that's the basis of what you need. But you got to get it into this format over here, where it's sorted. You've got totals, you got trends, you got pictures and graphs, you've got a Pareto analysis of the biggest impacts in whatever area you might be looking at in our framework here, in order to make better decisions. That's really what the purpose of the information is, to make better decisions. A lot of companies skimp on that part of their ERP implementation or their reporting tools. They just get raw data, and then they're kind of stuck trying to figure out what it all means. So take a look, aim for information, not just data.